And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Hello, campers. It's The Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder, and all the way across this great country of ours in Los Angeles, California, Big J. Oakerson.
Yeah, crackle, crackle.
What's up, dude?
Not much. I feel like I'm still with you in spirit.
You're always with me. I carry a locket with some of your hair in it.
I am that voice inside your head.
When I was weak and I only saw one footprint, it was Jacob carrying both of us.
That is so hard.
Yeah,
what do you think? You think Jacob got any tang over the weekend?
I don't. I'm putting on the headset right now. Here, welcome to a new, but not live, and a split across the country bonfire. I am in New York City in our studios. Big J in Los Angeles. Hollywood, Oakerson.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Setting. La Cienega Boulevard, West Hollywood.
Let them know, Jay.
Things I know.
You're just in leisure suits, just banging bitches with perms.
I'm going to become a record producer out here.
Just do so much blow and then have a weird gun standoff with the LAPD.
And somehow I get off with just like time served.
Who would play you in the movie?
Well, you know, it's going to be that goddamn shithead from Lost.
Oh, no way, man. You're looking so much better than that guy. Can I just say...
if the guy from Drowning Pool didn't die, maybe him.
I was going to say, in a real attempt just to get a good actor to play you, a nice a little slimmer Vincent D'Onofrio.
Ooh.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean,
I'll take the slim, like the Law and Order Criminal Intent D'Onofrio.
Yes, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, this is when we're going for hardware for this movie. This is like we're going for an Emmy or an Oscar or a Golden Globe, not an Emmy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think in the movie, you know who plays me? Your former radio partner that you go off the diving board to leave behind for excess of women and drugs and money. I say we bring back a little Luke Perry, dye his hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's not an arrogant thing to say.
Well, not Luke Perry now.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Now Luke Perry.
You're not talking about fucking balls deep in Brenda Walsh.
No, that's
Luke Perry.
That's grade A Luke Perry. I wouldn't have the gumption to call myself that.
You're talking about a straight to Blu-ray Luke Perry.
Yes. Or, depending on how good the script and the director is, a resurgence Luke Perry.
Oh, somebody could bring back Luke Perry in a heartbeat.
But I'm saying this movie, the Big J. Oakerson story.
Starring Luke Perry and
Vincent
D'Onofrio.
Yeah. That would be the movie.
Man, I've been laughing all weekend at us just making Jacob go out to ask everyone in the hallway if they are who we say they are.
It's called Guess That Celebrity with Jacob. Well, right now we're safe. We're in the bird's nest, so he doesn't have to go fucking ask people who they are.
There's no one to see except corporate. There's a bunch of corporate hubbub going on.
Oh, maybe we should start learning some of the top sales execs here and have Jacob go ask them if they're like top. Excuse me, are you Marcia, the head of sales for the NFL channel? She's like, what? No.
Are you Philip Serious?
Hi, Ronald Serious. I just want to say I'm a big fan of yours. You, Mr. XM, who's calling? Those are Lou put ambiance behind it, and I'm too dumb.
I love it. I love Lou's all over it with the production.
Yeah, he really is.
I was just in Cleveland all weekend. Yeah. Tons of Bonfire fans coming out. It is the Crackle. Did you hear him? Somebody was wearing a T-shirt.
Oh, boy.
They made a Bonfire T-shirt, homemade.
Which is a white T-shirt and a marker?
It's a white T-shirt and a marker, indeed.
Appreciate
it was.
That. That's American ingenuity.
Fun audiences. All for Thanksgiving weekend, it was amazing. And I needed to pick me up, and I think you understand this too. These are the years where football is just worth absolutely goddamn nothing.
Well, when you're a fan of the teams that we like, it's just painful to watch. Both of us had painful experiences this weekend.
I'm so frustrated that some rube in North Carolina gets to be excited.
I like Cam Newton.
fighting because he runs and he throws. I like him.
He's one of the good ones.
I might let him kiss my daughter, but that's about it.
I'll let her go to black prom, but she has to be home by midnight.
I got some white lightning I'd drink with him, and then I'd say, take a run at my wife, too.
Did you ever see those documentaries about black prom? No one seems to actually have a problem with it who's living it. It's all like people around it that get upset.
What's black prom? Oh, with
Isn't
all the
that weird?
hairstyles? Like with like the helicopter hairstyles and...
Yeah, but I mean, just like, no, some schools do a black prom and a white prom.
Wow.
Still.
Really?
It seems like so caveman to me, but it's happening still.
I mean, I'd feel like I'd want to get invited to both.
Oh, well, yeah. The only person who has a chance to get invited to both are chubby white broads.
Yes, they're just killing it with the black prom invitations.
Yeah, they go with their cousin to the white prom. Then they go with 5 guys, 5 shredded abs. Black dudes to black prom.
They have to change the name to the cookies and cream prom because there's just too many big white women.
I need a limousine big enough for a gangbang.
Red VHS tape kind of bang.
That was the worst. You had your stack of VHSs, and you knew your mom was going to know which ones were porn.
Yeah, because
they were always discolored.
Yeah, why? Why would you do that to us, porn? Don't you know how we want you just to blend in?
Yeah, porn really makes you have to stand out.
Yeah.
The magazines are a thicker print, a thick, heavy print.
Glossy, almost like they know that stuff is going to be tossed onto them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you're going to need this. Yes, they're covered in Rain-X.
Yeah. It just looks like the entire thing's laminated. Each page is laminated.
Jizz all over it, man. Just beads up.
Take a run at it. If you even drop a drop of water on a sporting news, it just ruins the whole magazine.
I do it like a paint by number. I try to match my jizz drippings with the one on the actual picture.
Oh, that was a 4. Oh, I didn't mean to get her nipple all the same color as her ear. That's always porn completely blew the being discreet thing, which I think, obviously didn't hurt their profits, but
the boxes used to be like cereal boxes.
It was great. Dude, I told you about this, but I was kind of like the library of porn tapes in high school because I just had so many.
Yeah.
And then I would let my friends borrow them. And one of my friends put one of those boxes under my windshield wiper on my car in my school parking lot. I was like, dude, why? It was like, I remember the movie too. It was Class A Students starring Kimberly Cups.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a big titty girl right there.
That's a huge titty. You wonder where the TF infatuation came from.
Yeah, but those are the ones that are all like blue veiny and shit because like they're too big.
Water balloon titties. Where you see it about to pop.
Yeah, you hold it by the nipple like it's the knot, just dangle it around.
Yeah, you get a little nervous that it's about to go everywhere at any second.
Yeah. Is this thing just going to open and leak everywhere?
Yeah, dude, we've been getting pictures from hot chicks. There was like a really cute, nice girl who's like, my friend told me, but then there was a girl that sent us pictures, Jay, and I'm sure you saw them. But the thing that bugged me was the email. It made her sound like those are it. Jacob, of course, is all over it. Jacob had it up like he was preparing a PowerPoint presentation on her.
Oh yeah,
like she was a cold case from the 70s.
Would that be our fan Lexi?
Yes, that's exactly who it is.
Oh yeah, I've been in touch.
Have you now?
Oh yeah,
dude. Here's the thing. I was concerned that the way she made it sound is she's like, my friend's a big fan of the Bonfire and he told me the sendies. He was in the room with a 9mm as she's sending the emails doing that thing where he motions.
It's the camera that makes all the noise.
Yeah. And he's doing the thing where he's like motioning for her to send the email. He's like, go ahead, send it.
No, she's in. She's
really? God bless America. And God bless the power of Sirius satellite radio.
God bless the power of Sirius. Yeah, I told her friend that he has tickets to my shows for life, because he apparently showed her the show.
Oh, what's his name? We at least know the saint's name.
Wow, what pictures? Patty, I believe it is. I have to find. You know what? No, I'm going to find it right now. I'm going to give this guy a proper. I'm going to give this guy a proper thing.
Give him a proper.
I am, because this guy really, I was like, dude, thank you for turning this chick into our lives, because...
Yeah, thank you for being a friend.
Wow,
as the
sir.
Golden Girls would say, thank you for being a friend.
Patrick, at P Kills, is the guy, and he is a big fan of the show. Turned her on to it. I guess they're work buddies. He's noticed since high school he's stuck in that friend zone, which, I mean, must be just awful. But she's a good kid, good girl, this girl. She's not, I don't think she's like, as he said, that all of his friends took a run.
Oh, and she just got that kind of defense.
And she's like, no, they're all like my weed smoking buddies. But
I imagine.
What a cute chick.
Yeah, I imagine her dick block game is like Martin Brodeur at his height.
Yeah, but I've been in touch.
Have
for
you?
Sure.
And she's is she as angelic as her pictures lead you to believe?
She is adorable, dude. Yeah, absolutely. She totally is. She's a sweet girl.
This goes out to Lexi's friend. Who got her to send pictures. You are a friend of the Bonfire.
I know it stings him, and I feel bad.
But also,
because I can't I can't show him the picture, even though he's responsible.
Wait, there's other pictures? Are you holding out on your Bonfire family, Jay?
Dan, I haven't been there. I haven't been in town.
Don't you pull the same excuse my father did when a birthday card wouldn't show up.
I want to hand deliver it to you.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not going to see you for a decade, but I want to hand deliver it to you.
Let me just say to Lexi's friend, what was his name again? Patrick.
P Kills.
Patrick.
At P Kills, Patrick, yeah.
Patrick, here's the deal. You have, not only are you a lifetime camper, but
lifetime.
Now you're also a bona fide member of Blonde. You're a supporter of Blonde Huey, because I think Patrick's white.
Yes, and some Blonde Hueys, by the way. Blonde Hueys making themselves known in Cleveland this weekend.
Really? Good for them. Yeah. It's good to see. The Blonde Huey movement really kind of stalled out for a little bit.
It's not stalled. It's growing. We're letting it build.
Yeah.
We're letting it build and build and build. Hey, my agent still loves the idea that if we could just blank out a Huey Lewis show with all Blonde Hueys.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
He loves the idea.
I mean, what does that mean for us, though? Do we get to introduce... Let's have your agent do some work for us, and why doesn't he get us the ability to bring Huey Lewis in the news on stage?
At this point, I'm thinking we should get him for a private party.
Are you kidding me? If he can serenade me for my 33rd birthday on June 24th, we're talking.
Can you sing Love, Lift Us Up Where We Belong? I mean, I know you don't sing that song, but can you just sing it?
I know that's not like your song, but how's about you just do it? Jacob's over there digging through the files of the Bonfire, finding some erotic tales. Jacob, do you want to grab a microphone? You want to talk to Uncle Jay?
Jacob's going through the Bonfire looking for emails.
Jacob, come talk to your Uncle Jay. There he is. That's his microphone, buddy.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jacob.
You got a dong photo up.
Whoa!
Oh, solid. Who's going to argue that?
Coming in.
It's a dong on the desk, Jay. This guy just laid his member right on a desk.
Last week, by the way.
Oh, and we have another fan also who is awesome, who you'll be seeing. She's in Tennessee. You'll be seeing her in Tennessee when you go to Nashville, Dan.
Yeah, December 11th and 12th.
She's awesome. Great pics.
Whoa.
I mean, really goes for it big. She had sent stuff to Legion of Skanks a long time ago. Now really follows the Bonfire hard. And also just sent me a hilarious email saying that she goes, yeah, here's some pictures of me, but, in the interest of funny, look how easy it is to get dicks from guys off Tinder. And
that's what we're looking at.
It is the biggest wallops of all Nashville, Tennessee.
Good
and I will tell you, man, there is some corn-fed mule dicks down there, man.
There really is. There's you could play honky-tonk with some of these pieces.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I mean, it is. And again, she looks great. Pictures are awesome,
ladies.
But I mean, I'm consumed. I was consumed with these big, soft hogs.
I mean, I really, honestly, from a male's perspective, if I'm a female listener of the Bonfire and I'm looking for a city just rich and big dick, I'm going to Nashville.
Yeah, man, that's what they got. It's the home of rock and roll now and the home of big old white dong. And they're all white dicks she sends.
Yeah.
I mean, the best and the brightest, I'd say, that Tennessee as a state has to offer.
I would say this is her best of the best team of dick from Nashville.
She made it seem like it was just like, hey, here's some random dicks, and there's not one bust in that pack.
It's like a draft class where all of them become Hall of Famers. It's like the '83 draft class of the NFL.
It's like when moms have to tell their daughters that, like, Playboy girls and those, like, Maxim models aren't real. That's not a realistic woman. That's not what a realistic woman looks like. That's what I'd have to do with all. I'm like, that's not what dicks look like.
You could have told me that was the University of Tennessee basketball team, just like the tall white guys, and I'd be like, yeah, of course.
I mean, they're ridiculous, but they're great.
Yeah.
And if a girl says, like, ha ha ha, here's a bunch of dick pics I've got, and it's those, my confidence level to hook up with that chick is low.
You know what I'm
doing?
Least. I'm bringing the funny immediately. I'm like, well, it's going to be all personality.
Yeah, and you start underselling yourself sexually. That's what I would do.
Or you just talk about your mouth game.
Yeah, I'll eat pussy with a lobster bib on.
You're going to have to tap my head, but aggressively.
Yeah.
I don't come up.
When you want me to stop, just start punching the top of my scalp.
Yeah. Or close me in your thighs, but quick warning, that might make me go hoarder.
Yeah. You close me in your thighs, I'm throwing you in a scorpion.
I was talking about this with with Jacob and Merkface Andy and Lou. Have you seen Creed yet?
I haven't. I was going to go last night, and there was no late showings in Cleveland.
Dude.
You saw it?
You're going to love it. Saw it yesterday.
You saw it?
Saw it yesterday.
Is it great?
It's great.
It is, right? And it's not just Rocky great. Someone told me it's pretty great.
It's pretty great. Pretty great. Took the girl I was dating. She'd never seen any Rockies. Not one Rocky.
Did you guys break up after it?
We broke up because she wouldn't punch me in the face to motivate me.
You said the girl I was dating.
No, I am dating. Did I say was?
Yeah. You said was.
I am.
But no, I believe you. It was yesterday, so I'm sure it didn't all fall apart.
Jay, my life is in shambles.
Soder's jumping back. You're jumping right back in, buddy. I love it.
Well, it's not really as far as like jumping back in. It's as far as like meeting someone that's, it just works very well.
Right, but you're closed off to the idea of looking for something fresh and new and exciting right now.
Yeah. I'm good. I have my plate.
She coming to your special taping?
She is.
Yeah, she better be.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because that's a night, you got to get laid on that night.
Yeah, well, I don't know. She might have to go back because she works. She has a day job. She's a square, so she has to go.
Fine.
Okay. I'm going to make her stay.
Tell her give you a mid between shows beach.
Hey, let's do this quick, baby. Let's pull down my jeans.
All right.
We got to rock and roll.
You want to top me off before I go out there again? Reset the computer before I go back out there?
I'm cool for a reboot. I need a sexual reboot. Knowing this girl, she would kick me square in the dick if I said that.
That's great, though. That's what you like about her.
Yeah, that's what I like about her. She's a proud, independent woman.
That's what I love about Christine. She encourages these horrible pictures from this beautiful young girl.
Oh,
I mean horrible, by the way, and you know me enough to know that, but to clarify, I mean horrible in like the best way possible.
I mean, yeah, this woman came through with a wheelbarrow of dick pics.
I feel every email I'm corrupting this poor girl more, but you know what?
Which one, Lexi or the...
Lexi.
Oh, well, she just seems like such a sweet, nice young lady.
She is super sweet. Borderline semi-innocent, I would say.
Okay. All right.
But she's a good one. Yeah, and then there's we got a whole bunch of good stuff going on, me and the lady. Fun stuff, fun weird stuff.
Fun good stuff. We just got a lot of fun good stuff going on.
We fell in love with an Algerian girl.
That sounds
not long ago.
That sounds almost like it's a Game of Thrones-esque. We're like a woman from the seas of Algeria.
Oh, yeah. But she's great. It's all, yeah. You know what? I mean, Christine just might be a full-blown dyke, and I just haven't figured it out yet. And then I started to look at myself, and then I'm like, oh, my God, it's because I look like Katie Lang now.
Yeah. You wonder why she only will fuck to Melissa Etheridge?
Bring up a picture of Katie Lang now and tell me you wouldn't be like, right angle, that could be Jay.
Let's see it. Lou Dog, go find this. Do we do?
I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I just saw a picture of Katie.
Oh God,
Lang.
and yeah, I love
Yeah, I hear from the laughter in the background that
but
I'm
do it
sort
now.
of right.
Lou, do it now. Oh, my God. Yeah. I mean, you guys have the same haircut.
Constant craving.
You're Katie Lang's stunt double?
Yeah, I do her lighting for her videos.
You're the stand-in where they're like, Katie. Oh, sorry, Jay. You're there.
Dude, you know what's funny? At the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So you went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I saw their special exhibit this time was, I want to say the right name, Herb Ritz photographer.
Okay.
Who does like a lot of these cool pictures. You've even seen a lot of them before. Herb Ritz pictures. He does like a lot of black and white, just like celebrities. And he has one they had on show was pretty funny, was Justin Timberlake from like 2002. And it is just like a picture for like, just girls to like jill off to and start riding their own bedposts, because it is just hilarious. It's like hands tucked into the jeans, no shirt, his young boy abs just sort of just peeking through.
There's the lining of the boxer briefs that have a name on it.
Oh, yeah. And it's good ones. It's like Gucci. It's not mine, like Under Armour, trying to squeeze all my parts in.
Yeah, well, I'm rocking Hanes or Fruit of the Loom still.
You go boxer briefs, though.
Yeah.
You go cotton boxer briefs.
Yeah, like a real piece of mountain trash.
I wear underwear like I'm getting ready to strap on football pads.
You have homecoming game underwear?
They're slick. They come to the knee. They're super tight. But I love them.
So I feel like every time you get out of the shower and put on your underwear, it looks like you're giving a press conference that's been rushed.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I'm just in my underwear. I look like Terrell Owens.
Yeah. Which brings us back to the NFL. I'm sorry about your birds on Thanksgiving.
Dude, I mean, they're losing by 30 plus points a week to bums.
Yeah.
And then the goddamn Giants lose. And the Cowboys lose, so you're like, mathematically, somehow we're still in this.
Which is more heartbreaking.
Like, I know, because then you're like, oh, but we're playing the Patriots. And now I got to watch the Patriots game like there's a chance. And how dumb that even feels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To watch the game and be like, here we go. Let's see if Mark Sanchez can throw to an actual eagle.
Well, I mean, in that way, being a 49ers fan, which they lost a heartbreaker to the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was a tight one. At least it was a game.
Well, that's where I'm at, where you just know the season's over, so now we just get to watch handsome Blaine Gabbert keep us in games that don't really mean anything.
It's so disappointing to deal with that kind of loss. It really is when mid-season, when it's all over. Although, again, just coming from Cleveland, I feel terrible. I mean, that team's just been awful forever.
They're playing. Again, this is a new but not live.
They still talk about Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, they do. And Ernest Biner. That's like that's a city where they're playing. Are they playing the Ravens tonight, Monday Night Football?
They are. That's going to be a slaughter, probably.
Well, they're both the Ravens have like 3 wins and the Browns have 2 wins. So it's going to be.
It'll be a shit game. But I mean, like, it's, the Browns don't even have any players to look forward to, and it's such a football-centric town. Hall of Fame's in Canton.
Yeah.
That downtown area where I was at is all the stadiums on the water. It's such a cool looking downtown area there.
Yeah, I would love to. I've been trying to get to Hilarities for years.
I told them all about you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. That's what we do. We put each other over.
Yeah, that's it. We put each other over. I go heel. I do a heel turn.
And I go baby.
And then
face.
you're the baby face.
I come in and I go, you know what? I just want everyone to make good tips tonight.
Yeah. It's not about me. It's about that staff working their asses off.
And about the great city of Cleveland.
I love the few times that I remember to do that, which is a great thing to remember to do. Like, it is amazing how much the staff really is. Like, they're like, thank you so much. Like, a lot of comics don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's it's a thing I always like to do.
I always lean back on my my serving days, like it's my war experience. Yeah, I did 5 years, Dos Caminos, Midtown. Kind of know what you guys are going through.
Dos Caminos.
I used to get double set out of nowhere. I'd look around and just say, I don't know where that four top came from, but it's my responsibility, and I got to get him water. I don't got time to think. I got to get him chips and salsa.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good, man. Just hung with the Nana. Just hung with an 88-year-old woman, putting back wine.
Just you and her?
Oh, man, it's like hanging out with an old gang member.
You drank wine?
No, she did.
She just drank wine? You just watched an old lady get drunk?
I watched an old lady just slowly drift into the inebriation.
That's really hilarious.
Yeah.
They start talking about things. She goes, I loved black dick when it wasn't in style.
I used to siphon gas out of trucks to go see a Negro fellow in Oakland. Did I ever
I would take my father's Dodge, and I'd go to...
I remember the boys just came back from the war. I was a little tipsy on wine, and I went down to San Rafael to meet up with an Oriental man.
I said to myself, if I don't find Elvis, I'm going to bang me a colored.
First time I'd ever had analingus. And I'll tell you this, didn't stop me from enjoying it in 4 decades. Over 7 presidents.
Throwing the lingus on any word makes it great.
Oh, of
analingus.
Course. Analingus.
Are you afraid of analingus?
I don't do butt stuff.
At all?
At all. Either way.
Really?
Yeah.
Soder, dude, you're going down on a chick. You don't lick her butthole?
Oh, I lick her butthole. Of course, I'm not a fucking asshole.
That's analingus.
But I don't, lick in the butthole. I give it, a nice over-the-top gloss.
Oh, I try to curl up I try to make a U shape with my tongue and fold it over and really try to penetrate.
I'm Dan Mayonnaise Soder when it comes to sex, buddy.
That's right. Vanilla.
The old vanilla Soder.
Dan Vanilla Soder. Not me.
Oh, I know. You are Sprinkles and Rocky Road, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Hardcore. Maybe even some pieces of chocolate-covered pretzel and waffle cone in there.
Yeah, you are sexual Ben and Jerry's.
I just look if I'm into it, I go for it. Why not?
You know what? Here's the deal. I'm totally fine with that, Jay. I think it's great. I'm almost happy at how sexually liberated you are. And me and my fucking sleeping, my pajama pants sex. It always reminds me of Chappelle's show where he does the wife swap and he goes, if you don't mind, I'd like to keep the music off. Kind of like to hear you breathing. I'm like, God damn, Chappelle nailed white people with that one. Oh, it's okay. I've got a little slit in the pajamas. But it's like the perfect white thing.
What's the crew? Let's take the crew consensus on this.
Oh, all right. Can I make guesses real quick? Because I'm going to say...
Let's do it. I'll do it with you. I'm going to say...
Do
we have Andy there?
Merkface is here. Jacob and Lou are all here. So Here's the deal. Now let me guess and we'll go through the lineup. All right? And I want you to guess too. I'm going to say Merkface down with maybe... And I'm not looking at him right now. Down with some maybe a light finger in the butt. Maybe... butt sex on his end. Jacob, I'm going to take as a very sensual, shaved chest kind of sex.
Ooh.
There's maybe some baby oil. And again, Jay, I have my eyes closed, so I'm not being affected on how these men are reacting to me saying
That's
this.
fair.
But I also think while Jacob enjoys baby oil, I think he maybe does an LL Cool J and lays him down over a shower curtain over the bed in a hotel.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, I believe there's a lot of slapping noises when Jacob has sex.
You think he goes for it? You think he rabbit fucks, though?
Yeah, Pound Town.
He takes the Pound Town, and it's over sort of quick, but he gives her the beast. He really jumps in there.
Oh, he's a lot of delts. I think his pecs are flexed as he's in bulldog pose. Now we move on.
It's like getting dominated by a spider monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe, or he fucks like a really muscular French bulldog.
Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, he's he's not even on his palms, he's on his knuckles.
Ape fucking.
Yeah.
Then we move to, of course, old Lou Dog, who I think is just an old Fritos and Coke kind of fuck. I think he's he's chest to chest, eye to eye, just blasting you with his hips.
Some of the crumbs may be from her butthole. Some of them might be from his mouth.
yeah. He's got real. I just took a bite of a sandwich, but now I want a Viking fuck.
Lou goes and he brings him back a baby wipe for their butthole when he's done. Here, you probably want to clear out whatever I did back there.
Yeah. Apologetic, but also stern.
Yeah, my apologies, but I burped in your butthole.
All right, now. What would be now? Should we go around the room and see how close that was?
Well, let me see what my things are.
Okay, what's your theories on all three of?
I'll
the Bonfire
say
crew?
Merkface.
Yeah.
I'll say if a girl suggested it. Wait, let me think about this. 'Cause that might be my Jacob theory. I think
don't cross your theories.
I think Merkface gets a girlfriend, he'll do whatever. But we're talking about like first time here or first outing. What would you go for? I'll say Merkface will not go for the butthole. I'll say Jacob steering completely clear of the butthole, but if the girl suggests it, he's not going to freak her out and not do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to make her feel... He's an accommodator. He's not going to make her feel like a whore for wanting her butthole licked, and he's going to do it. But he's going to do it. But he's going to do it confused, and it's not going to be a good butthole lick.
Yeah, I'm going to call that a nice leather neck licking. He's got like like a Marine. He's going to jump in the hole, but there's going to be some nerves about him.
Yeah, and Lou, I think his nose is in her cooch because his tongue is so far in her butthole, and he's leaving Cheeto fingerprints on her thighs.
Yeah. So you're saying he's got her in his mouth like a chew toy?
Yeah. Lou, give it. Lou,
drop it.
Give it.
Drop it.
Give it.
Drop it.
Lou,
drop it.
Give it.
Lou, drop it. Look at me. Drop it.
Now sit.
Drop.
Attaboy.
Okay, good.
Attaboy. Thank you for the... Thank you. Lou, good boy. Good boy. Thank you for the...
All right.
Lou, thank you for the bung bath. Attaboy. That's a good boy. You want to sleep in the bed tonight? You want to sleep in the bed tonight? You want to sleep in the bed tonight?
Should we go around the room?
She's got slobber going down her thighs.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's like she's got some real Turner and Hooch kind of lingus.
Let's go around the room now. Let's see.
Let's start with Merkface Andy to my left. Merkface.
Yo.
Which one of our theories, if either one, was close to what you
What was
do?
yours again?
That you do butt stuff. You're willing and able.
But it's not your game.
But it's not your game.
Yeah, I'm totally willing.
Totally. I knew it. I felt that energy.
Yeah, you were a little closer than Jay's, I think.
Okay.
Would you just go if you're going down on a chick and she seems to be like, I don't know how you say it, relaxing her butt cheeks?
Yeah.
Where you can get a good shot. Do you test the waters? Like, do you slide the tongue down and give a little touch on the beehole to see if she's like, you raise the eyebrow and be like, "This is what we're doing."
Yeah.
Okay, good.
100%.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's the basic theory of
great.
I'll totally test. I'll totally dip my toe in the water.
And that's where you should be. I think that's like a basic thing where it's almost like when you get to swim at a pool, are you the type of person to throw stuff at the bottom of the pool to retrieve it?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm the first guy. If I know we're gonna have pool time, what can we dive for? This will be fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same with butthole licking.
Mm-hmm. Dude, if the girl presents me on all fours,
yeah, presents. I like they giving it like a Westminster dog show.
I'll give one slurp up the V, right? I give one slurp to get it ready because then I'm gonna work the fingers in that direction, and then I'm just gonna motorboat her butthole with my face for the entire time until she does like a windmill spin away.
Yeah, you're just wailing.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm not an animal.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm gentle.
Yeah,
but I will because, dude, some girl. I'll tell you what. You look at girl's butthole who wants to have her butthole licked. You got a girl who's calling back for sure.
Well, yeah, you just put the spice that she loves the most in the dish.
Yeah, man, it's
baby oil and our baby oil lover, Jacob. Which theory do you think, if either one, was accurate towards you?
I think Jay's was almost dead on, but then, I mean, it depends with the girl.
Okay.
But it's not you don't just go, you wouldn't go for that on the first date. You'd be skittish to go for that. Not first date, but first hookup.
On a first date, I probably would be a little skittish, but if she gave me some indication, I definitely would.
If you got full range, you would take it all the way to fifth gear. We're talking, as I said, the
if
LL
I had
Cool-
a green light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, Jay.
Okay.
I knew he had a little bit of that shaved chest sexual energy.
Yeah, you know what it is, man? It really is just like you want most guys are pleasers, especially in a room full of, I'm guessing, borderline insecurity. It's as we are.
Yes.
But the beauty of the thing that Jacob, and this is what's fantastic, and this is what I love about our show and our crew, is that the more things like this come out, Jacob, watch the world unfold in front of you.
Oh, it's
because
a whole new
what's
world.
beautiful is I don't think a girl would even approach me and Christine if she was a girl who didn't want her butt. Like, she's heard me.
Yes.
We talk for a living, and we just say, we're making content. We got to fill time here, so no time for lies. You got to just lay it out there. And so, again, like, I don't think, and by the way, I don't think it means anything necessarily. I am very nice to people. I'm accommodating. I'm friendly. I'm a very generous lover.
Oh, I would almost say that rings true of both of us, Jay.
Also, I'd say insecure to a point where I don't even believe a chick wants to do anything.
Yes.
Until she's really laying it out there hardcore, like, hey, what are we doing? Like, let's fuck. Let's do this.
I'll even take this.
I'm not good at even getting to that point. But once we're in it, I do have a feeling where I'm like, they've almost made it clear, like, yeah, I know who you are, and I know what I'm doing here.
Well, they know the brand. They know the Big J brand, which is, an understatement of that is butthole licking.
Yes, exactly.
It comes
Big J. If I describe my career in one phrase, butthole licking would be it.
Absolutely. The way that pinstripes make you think of the Yankees. It's butthole. We got to take a break. This is a.
Well, wait. Right before break, we got to get we didn't get the Lou answer.
You know what? I got so happy with the chew toy analogy.
You know why? Because we're just right about Lou. That's the problem. So
right.
this is only going to take us 10 more seconds before break.
You're absolutely right, Lou.
I can't argue. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, we nailed it.
Even with the crumbs and the Cheez-Its on my fingers, it's just all correct.
I feel like we just know.
Oh.
I feel like Lou is such a part of us that we just knew that.
Oh, absolutely. Lou's going to tongue a girl's butthole to an entire Pearl Jam live from Cuba or whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah, that 15-minute version of Black that they did in fucking Sao Paulo.
And all I thought her was everything.
I'm not stopping till McCready's not done with his solo.
Hey, you dig Jeff Amen's solo?
Lou Dog. He just starts saying his name. Lou Dog gong ba.
Oh, he tries to blow into her butthole so little farts come out. Feels like it evens the playing field. Oh, you're a dirty girl, farting in my mouth like that.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
If there's any, the fucking past 5 minutes sum up our radio show perfectly.
I also believe that at least once a week we go, let's try to make one not so dirty.
The Christmas special, we're going to try to do a clean show.
It's gonna be funny watching it try to happen. We'll do it. We'll get through it.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to make all of our subject matter things you don't want to turn dirty, and then we'll see how we end up doing it anyway.
But it'll happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna take a break. You're listening to a new but not live Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
It's all L.A. glamour. Hollywood. Oakerson is in Los Angeles. I'm Dan Soder, and I'm in New York City, and this is the Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio.
Did you have any idea that was about heroin when you were a kid?
No, I thought it was legitimately about a dude named Mr. Brownstone, and I
yeah, who is he? Tell him to get the fuck out of bed.
Yeah, why are you hanging out with this guy? This guy sucks. You're in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
But you're only there for like a fucking day. Like a true
That's it.
big shot.
That's it. And when we were on commercial break there,
Yeah.
there was a whole breakdown.
Man,
A whole breakdown going on.
Jay, can I be honest? Because I'm in the room. It got heated.
Really?
It got weirdly heated. We know, and listen, we know he's got a lot of power, and that power stems from, obviously, passion. I mean, if you're going to knock out 65 push-ups in one fucking go, you're a passionate, strong dude.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
And Jacob was getting frustrated, boiling into angry is the only way I can describe it. About we're talking.
I didn't realize. I sort of heard it, but I didn't realize it was also real.
Oh, dude, it's very. You know what, Jay? And I'm telling you this more as a friend than a co-host. It was very real. The energy in this
Very
room was
real.
very, very real. Jacob was upset because obviously we were talking about earlier in the show, fans of ours sending pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten some dong shots.
Mm-hmm.
But we are open to the whole thing. We said we have
You asked
an
for it.
email,
Yeah.
and we want your naked selfies, whoever that may be.
Jacob, what is the email? What's the email address?
The Bonfire at SiriusXM.com.
There you go. The Bonfire at SiriusXM.com. Now, Jacob, our loyal, if nothing else more, loyal, determined executive producer, responds to these emails. He's the one. He's the point guy for us to get these. I don't have access to his email. You don't have access to his email. He forwards us these emails, and he writes to respond because he's a good dude, and he cares about our fans.
Every fan counts.
See?
Except if
completely
you're
agree
Andy.
with that.
Whoa.
Easy.
Now, shots fired.
Easy.
Because him and Merc Face Andy started getting into it. They started, apparently, and Jacob, you can explain your side. And then,
Look, as you said, we've been getting dong pics and vagina pics. Like,
Jacob saying dong pics just makes me smile.
I have to say something. So, I'm trying to respond to them.
It makes me think that Jacob says dong a lot in his life. I don't want to go on
Not
there with a
since the
bunch of
show
dongs.
started.
I just imagine Jacob like Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights. Jacob's in his underwear in front of a full-length mirror, and he's like, "Do you want this dong?"
So I'm going to be nice.
He puts down a cigarette. So I'm going to be nice.
So I'm going to be nice. And I'm going to ask you once. Where's the fucking briefcase?
All right, so Jacob, you like to respond to these emails.
So we've been responding, and I've been responding, and I got to say, I'm giving Andy credit. He's been like, we were first responding to the vag pics, and I was even asking for his input. And he's been like,
wait, hold on, you're getting angry. I can hear that rise in your voice.
That bane's dropping.
You should be asking for those girls' input. Get it?
Thank you,
Boom.
Jay. That's where more I was coming from.
no, that's
Now,
not where you were coming from.
Also, here's the thing, guys, though, were you guys co-writing email responses?
Not all the time, but,
Yes, that's a good way to put it, though.
and I gave him credit.
It flows a
When
little
some
more
of them,
easily
he's
from me.
like, it's like Tennessee Williams didn't write "Sweet Bird of Youth" as well as he responds to some of these vag pics.
Well, thank you, Jacob.
Wow, that's
very nice.
Credit,
That's a very
I give credit where it's due.
Why did you just quote Tennessee Williams?
Because
the gayest playwright.
That's how serious he was about these responses.
Jay,
I mean, he
to the
gave his
vag
heart. He
pics.
put his heart into them.
Yes.
Correct.
To the vag pics.
Correct.
Jay, I can't tell you because I know you're in Los Angeles right now. Jacob's getting so fucking fired
Now,
up.
having said that,
He's flexing.
I'm having a hard
said
time
that-
understanding the gripe here, and you're saying that he does not respond to the dong pics with the same passion.
Right.
Jay, I'm responding to the first dong pic.
Yes. Which, by the way, a very
and there's-
healthy piece.
There's a multitude of them, and I'm like, I got to start these because in my mind, every fan counts.
Dong or vag.
You have to
Absolutely.
say thank you.
Absolutely.
100%.
100%, yes.
I'm trying to craft this letter. He knows it's to the dong guy, and Andy stops me and says, "What are you doing?
That's
Don't
inaccurate.
write back to him. Just delete it."
Let Andy.
That's
Andy,
inaccurate.
Merc
First of all, is it?
Hold on, Merc
Can I
face.
say, is it
Jacob,
Merc Time with Andy? Is that the show name?
Jacob.
That I can delete a photo.
Jacob, heel, Jacob. Merc face, you'll get your chance to talk.
All right.
Jacob,
And
I'm gonna
Lou
hold on,
jumped-
Jacob. I'm gonna need you to calm down a little.
Who was with him?
Okay, you're getting angry. Lou is with Merc face Andy.
Jumped right on it.
Okay,
What are you doing, dude?
Now hold on a second, Jacob, because I feel like you're outnumbered, but you're not.
You're not.
I know.
You're not.
You know
Jay-
who's on my side?
The
The
Jay
truth,
and I.
rightness,
Wow,
righteousness.
he's so charged.
He really
Justice.
Is. He bring our
Justice is
That's
on your
all
side.
I need on my side.
Jacob is.
What's
He's
it?
slowly earning the nickname "Bring Our Boys Home," Jacob. He really is.
I think having a fair balance
Yes.
of politeness and excitement for dong pics as we do for vag pics.
Yes.
It keeps the ball rolling. It shows like now we're not just creeps trying to get vag pics. We
'cause that's
also
not-
see
we're not.
we also see the humor in these dong pics.
Which, by the way, a lot of the times it's humor is second, and I'm going to be honest, amazement's usually the first reaction.
Yeah, my
Respect.
criteria.
Slight depression, to be honest.
They are
There's
healthy.
So many.
You need to
They're
have-
huge, and it's slightly depressing.
Tom,
You need to have the respect of that dick. I don't.
Yes.
I don't necessarily respect all of them, but I fear most of them.
Precisely,
No,
Jay.
you know what it is though. Here's the thing.
Like a fair mafia boss.
Now I worry that Andy and Lou had something happen to them back in summer camp or something where they got their buttholes touched, because it's delete them now. There's a lot of humor in that, and the idea, by the way, is look, the perk of the situation is that we get to see hot, sometimes not so hot, whatever it is. Like there's but we get like some good naked girl pics, because the whole idea is naked selfies. It could be close-ups, it could be full body, whatever it is, naked selfies. The concept of this was to flood the Sirius XM email system, which is tons of nude self, because they're getting stuff sent to the religious channel constantly, and you have your Howard Sterns and your Opie and everyone's getting these things, and it's all over the place, and requests and song requests, and can you play
and anger, outrage,
and our thing is only flooded with filthy pictures of our fans, and I love that. That's what the whole concept of that was. So yes, we need to be as appreciative and as nice as we are to the vaginas, we have to be to the dicks.
Exactly. Vag or dong, dude.
I won't argue with that.
Okay, now here's your response, Andy.
But that story, a little inaccurate, because you looked over your shoulder, Jacob, and go, dude, what do I write to this guy? And it was just, and you had this schlonger up on your computer screen for 20 minutes. I go, dude, I don't know. Don't respond to every single dick one.
Well,
that was
I hadn't
more how it
responded to
went.
one of them yet. That was the first one.
Okay, well
and
then
20 minutes
you're
is
behind
exaggerating.
in your work.
Gentlemen, now, Andy, I got to ask you, what kind of precedent does that send if it's not even, we haven't responded to any dong pics?
Now that we've had this conversation, I relent.
Are we all on the same
Everybody
page?
should be treated fairly, yes. But it was just, hey, I'm looking for your advice. What do I write back to this dick?
I don't know that I asked you for advice on that one, Andy.
Yes, you did. That's why this whole thing started.
Did you or
Can
did
we
you
can we
not
find a
say,
happy medium?
Don't respond, delete it.
Can we
I did
can we
not
find
say
a happy
delete it.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Can we find a happy medium and just like have like a form letter for all dick pics?
I want to work
let's
with
get
Andy.
it.
I mean,
Here's
and
the
I
deal.
value his writing on
I'll
these.
tell you
you.
this. You know what, Jay? And I think this could be something that our fans can draft up, an appreciation letter.
Yeah, boilerplate.
Yes.
Right.
That we can send and sign it, whether it be Merkface Andy, whether it be Jacob.
Well,
Well, do you want it coming off like a form letter?
I think, Jay, how do you feel about that?
I want them to know that all necessary eyes have seen their dick and or vagina,
If we can get it notarized?
and that it wasn't for that someone didn't take the time to pose their dick for nothing. Now
Right.
here's the beauty. There's a big batch of dick pics that came in from one girl.
I mean,
Yeah.
so many.
You could just write one thank you to her because she also sent vag and stuff too. So
Yes.
Well,
I mean, yeah, she's given us copious amounts of pictures.
Well, Jay and
I wasn't
Dan,
saying thank you for each dick pic she sent.
we both have access to the email account, and we look at every one, so they are appreciated, whatever form they come in.
have we gotten some? Has there been some newbies since the break?
No, I sent you the latest ones. Except
Okay.
you've gotten ones we haven't gotten.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's personal business, Jacob.
Jacob, we talk about our personal business on our personal time. I am fine. If Jay wants extra pictures, Jay gets extra.
I will kill your parents, Sam.
If you tell anybody, I will kill your parents, Sam.
Oh,
what a dark twist that goddamn episode took,
Dude,
huh?
how about that writer's room when they pitched that line for Different Strokes?
Well, that was that was Different Strokes too. Man, that family, for being so wealthy, they were through a lot of tragedy.
A lot.
Bicycle Pete put his hand inside a Dudley and worked him like a puppet.
Yeah, and then not only that, but then the cute little, what was his name that got kidnapped?
Sam, that was Sam.
Yeah, Sam getting kidnapped.
Sam got kidnapped, and then Bicycle Pete put his hands. He got to Dudley. Gary Coleman, turncoat, rest in peace, turncoat that he was, did an about face, left Dudley behind,
Really
shirtless, getting ready to get punch fucked in the butthole by Mr. Carlson from WKRP.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, he probably didn't get a free bike.
I bet not. At best, a tire.
Oh, it would have been great to get like a mongoose out of that deal. Or maybe a GT. Nice stunt bike.
Dude, bikes just reminded me. I had a thing. Oh, this was so frustrating. My My building I live in is it's intercom buzz to let people in. So I was walking out of my apartment. I think this may have been Wednesday. Last Wednesday, I was walking out and I saw some riffraff.
Okay.
A Latino riffraff.
Okay.
Waiting at the door. And look, there's a lot of apartments in the building, and I know there's there's one fucking apartment that see, here's the thing. Again, the beauty of having bad neighbors when you work the hours that we work is I never really get to deal. I don't really have to deal with it too much.
Yeah.
I'm not home on a Friday, Saturday party night when these like NYU kids are
doing
throwing down and having all this shit. Now I have come home to literally beer cans and shit all in the hallway, which makes me furious, but whatever. You know what I mean? There's a super, I'll pick it up if I can. And these kids seem like dildos. I'm sure it'll be a transient situation. That said, weed guys, deliver now.
Oh.
Weed, coke, whatever it may be. And this guy clearly looked to me like that's probably what was going on here.
Yes.
Backpack.
Weed or coke? Because I'll tell you this, it's sketchier when you know it's coke.
You know what? The way these kids party, it's a real fratty party. I'm betting probably coke.
So it's dad's money kind of party. You guys want to do some blow?
For NYU kid to afford the building, it would be just.
Do you guys want to do some blow
insane.
or? You guys got to listen. You guys got to see this. Do you want to watch YouTube clips while we just do some yak and fucking stay up till 7 a.m?
Well, so what happened was this guy comes in. This is hilarious how my laziness plays into this.
Yeah.
So I open the front door, because I'm leaving, and the guy kind of just skirts right by me, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, I go, do you live in this building?"
Yeah.
And he was like, and he just had his back to me still, and he was like, "Nope," and he just kept walking. I'm like, "Well, where are you going, dude? Where are you going to?" I go, "It's a buzz building. You can't just walk in." He goes, "Chill out, bro," and just started hauling ass up the stairs, which I'm not doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to haul ass up the stairs. There's so many stairs.
So you basically do a thing. You do a thing where a kid stomps away from a parent, and the parent just at the bottom of the stairs going, "Get down here, get down here."
No. So I was like, what the? So what I figured was, I go, this guy's probably a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I'm going to go wait outside.
Ooh. For
him to come out. And I wait outside, and it's so hilarious. The superintendent's actually out there, and he's such a hilarious, not even hilarious, but he's a Russian guy who just he's throws his arms up at it. It's he seems like the father who just lets all the kids do heroin in the house because it's what am I going to do? He's going to die out there on the streets if I don't do it. So I was just like, what? Do you see that shit, Bob? And he was like, yes, it's all weekend. They come in and do, he was just just frustrated the whole thing. I'm like, yeah. I go, is this his bike? And he said, yeah. And I was going to go inside, literally get a steak knife and pop both of his bike tires.
Ah, that would have been great.
Yeah, I didn't have time because I go and he comes out.
Okay.
And this is you'll get this is a frustrating because you're a guy too. We're both. You're even a little more probably immediate aggressive than I am.
Yeah.
But I am a very hey man, let's not make this a fighting situation. And then when someone has that attitude of why? Because you're a pussy. It's well now let's just fight.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk at all anymore.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to talk at all. He comes out and I was like, hey dude, what the fuck is your problem? I go, you're going in there clearly to sell drugs to neighbors. I go, and you bull past me and go, chill out, bro. Because I fucking live here, and I'm giving him a bunch of shit. And he's taking his bike off the thing. He's like, well, what do you think I'm going to do, bro? Shoot the place up? What's the big deal? I go, I don't know what the fuck you're going to do. I go, but don't bull past somebody who lives here, you fucking asshole. And I'm getting kind of in his face now.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry, all right? Is that what you need to hear? I'm sorry. And then I was and now I'm feeling bold. So I was like, fuck you. And this is the best part. I went to flick my cigarette at him, and she didn't even see that.
Yeah.
And it just totally whiffed. Missed, didn't go anywhere near him.
Oh, that's great.
But he's like, I'm sorry, dude. All right, damn, let it go, man. And then of course, and I was like, let it go. I go, don't fucking come around here no more. And he's like, all right, man. And then when he gets on his bike and starts pedaling as fast as he can,
yeah.
Then he starts yelling shit out backwards. I fucking hate that so much.
He's a pussy.
It's such a pussy. But the beauty is if these kids do coke enough, and from what I understand about coke, I'm not a coke guy, but what I understand is you end up wanting a lot, and the more you do, the more you require, and nobody wants to stop, and they always got a bunch of dimwitty chicks up in there, and so that guy will be back, and I will pop those bike tires.
Oh,
so
dude.
to be continued.
My favorite thing is, the only thing I could think of when you were telling me that story is, had you just waited like a half second for him to get on his bike, and as he's pedaling away, just kick that back tire so he gets all goofy and almost crashes.
Oh, I would have loved that. Yeah, just throw a stick in the spokes.
Oh, Scott Thompson got me in 6th grade with that, and I went right over my handlebars, face first onto the asphalt.
Stick in the spokes?
Oh, hockey stick right off the fucking driveway, perfectly into my spokes.
That is brutal. Let me tell you something. I've had bike accidents myself, but which are uncomfortable and painful, and in hindsight hilarious. But man, I remember one time just seeing a kid. This is when I lived in South Jersey. It was like, just that God put you in the right place thing.
Yeah.
A kid just like hit a curb, fat kid on a bike,
beautiful.
hit a curb, chest right into the handlebars, ass overhead, and just getting up with the fat kid whimpery of like, and then just decided like he Daniel LaRusso did. He just picked up his bike and started walking home with it.
Oh,
he was like,
the worst.
I had one when I was at my dad's house when I was younger. Some kids made a bike trail with a bunch of ramps. And I don't know why, like a dummy, I thought a 11-year-old fat kid can hit these ramps because I just watched Rad or something. And I'm on my Kent, two-wheeler. Yeah. And I just hit the first ramp, and it just like, I'm too heavy to catch air. So as soon as the front tire gets over the ramp, it just immediately fires down. And that same thing, like just stomach, like solar plex into the handlebars. Dude. A bunch of skinny kids just hitting that ramp right over me. They're flying over you.
I did that in front of my cousin and all of his friends one weekend when I went to go stay with them. And they're like, you got a pretty cool bike. Take this jump. And that exact same thing happened to me. And I had to get up and act cool with my face all bloody because my nose smashed into the ground. And I was like, no, yeah, something must have happened to my axle. I just started saying parts that I thought were on a bike where I was like, looks like my axle got all wobbly.
You know what, man? My tranny shot on this thing.
Oh, man, my carburetor must be all off. I think my alternator's not working. The worst one I ever had wasn't even, I was so bad at rollerblading. I never learned how to rollerblade. I just learned how to like dig my feet into the ground and push off in a weird way. And all my friends were really good at rollerblading, and they were doing this ramp and like cool tricks into this guy's front yard. And I remember, wrist guards that you would wear when you were rollerblading, and they had that thing that would come in the
plastic.
In the palm that would like come out.
It looks like it was there to like hook on so you could do pull-ups or something.
Yeah. So I take a ramp as I'm rollerblading, and I take it, and I don't go off the ramp. I just go up and fall over the side.
Yeah.
but I go down, and that little bump from the wrist guard goes right into my fucking rib cage.
Oh.
And it just made that noise where I was like, I just couldn't breathe.
I think I gotta.
Dude, I'll never
call my dad.
I'll never forget my friend's little sister was sitting on the porch just watching me try to grab air as I'm like. I was on all four with heavy feet because of the rollerblades. So just grabbing around at dead grass, like. Oh, it was the worst.
A ramp, much like first date analingus, is a confidence game. Also,
confidence.
You have to attack a ramp like you're gonna like hit that shit and catch air.
Yeah.
If you're getting towards the ramp and you start getting that feeling where you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Your bike or whatever you are is going to fall 2 inches in front of that ramp, and it's gonna be a horror show.
Oh, you're just gonna fucking have so much pain brought into your life.
There's no way. There is no way to make that. Without, you got to be going full tilt and be like, I'm about to fly.
Oh, man.
And whatever happens at the end of this happens.
All the kids I was with, Jason, Mitch, Chris, there's nailing that ramp, grabbing their ankles, doing cool spins. And then I'm doing that thing where I'm like, I think I'm done rollerblading for the day. Because I'm like, still breathing.
That's why I'm so impressed. Like, you went skydiving not too long ago.
Yeah, I went skydiving about 2 months ago.
And that impressed me because I know the same thing. Like, I'll go by the door to skydive and then just one leg will go out, and then I'll be holding on to something inside, and then before you know it, I'm like Mission Impossible 5-ing it, like on the side of the plane, like never fully wanting to let go.
Yeah.
Someone's got to go and like kick my knuckles.
Yeah, dude. Well, the thing is, I was strapped to this guy, John, who basically had the most stepdad energy I've ever seen in my life. So I let him, and when you rolled out, you're like, I've never wanted a male father figure more than when we rolled out. I was like, John, are you still there? And he's like, I'm here,
Dude.
man.
Dude, if I had somebody strapped to my back on a skydive and the chute didn't open, the funny scene would be jockeying for position to just believe your only chance I have left is to try to turn so my face is facing the sky. It's like, and poor John's about to get all of me and Earth just crushing him like a panini sandwich.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was. That's why
I'm like, John, I appreciate all your help, man. You're going to give it one last go. You're going to protect me like a soldier protecting a celebrity.
I swear to God, I'm going to drive you into the ground the way you're like the way Superman does with airplanes.
John, we're at about 25,000 feet still, so if you want to make a phone call to a loved one, I understand, man. I'll be here minding my business.
I really hope you have a deep background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because for you to get top guard on me right now is going against science and weight.
Look, we're both probably going to die, but you're definitely going to die.
So you choose how you want to go out. Honorably, like a samurai, or flailing around like a dead fish.
Yeah. Now open up your palms and let's try to catch as much wind as possible.
Yeah, let's fly and squirrel this. Do we, how long?
One more break. We got to do one more break.
Oh, Jacob's frantically giving me the break sign right as you said that.
It is frantic. It's frantic.
I'm going to go get a coffee, and I wish you were here to take one of our walks, buddy.
Well, yeah. I'll be here when you get back.
Okay. We're going to take a break. It's the Bonfire. Crickle, crickle.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah. Got a little hideaway does things all day. A lot of L.A. rock about drugs, everyone. It is the Bonfire. We are back. Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder, a million miles apart, but in our hearts, we're always together.
Touching dinks over the country.
Right about Oklahoma, our dicks meet.
Right over there.
Dr. Feel Good. Again, this is another one. Didn't get it when I was a kid, what it was about. I'm so bad at, like, the...
What is it about?
I don't know. I just didn't get it. I never got what these songs were about. I'm like, Dr. Feel Good, I guess the guy makes you feel better. Well, I mean, he's a doctor. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah. And then you're like, oh.
So I think the bar has been set. I think we all agreed that we have a tough competition, man. I mean, Stephanie from Utah.
We got to have some sort of Highlander.
Mega hot chick.
Yeah.
And now Lexi threw her hat in the mix. She sent a couple pictures to the Bonfire late last week. She became a fan of the show through her friend Patrick, Peak Hills, at Peak Hills on Twitter, who was awesome. We have to turn her on to our show, and she sent some pictures. Tasteful pictures.
Very tasteful.
But yeah, I think she's an innocent to some degree, and she's but I mean, smoking hot,
crazy, gorgeous.
And the competition's on. We got massive dong coming in left and right. It's causing rifts. It's causing rifts in the team.
I mean, honestly, there's so much big dick in the room that's pushing Jacob and Andy apart.
They both don't know how to deal with the feelings. They haven't felt those feelings before.
Yeah, it's like I don't think they ever thought a giant, thick old Tennessee piece would force them apart.
Well, because the belief is when you get a dick pic, it's either hilarious because one of your friends,
yes,
or it's so unwanted that you're like, "Hey, man, what the fuck?" But these ones you have to have a business-like response of like, "Thank you, sir. Great job, and keep listening." The
way a senator shakes a hand on the tour campaign on a campaign tour is the exact way we look at these dick pics as, thank you. We're gonna
get to kiss. You get to kiss the big titty women, but once in a while you got to hold a baby. And by baby, I mean a picture of a guy's huge dick.
Right on a kitchen sink or a countertop.
Oh, man, just slapping it down like raw meat, huh? That's really what I bet. It's like a butcher block.
I would even say a roll of cookie dough right out of its fucking sheet. You know, you can just...
Meaty, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd even be fine with my own boner if I just had a heavy dangle. That'd be great.
Well, I mean, we all have stages of dangle that you can get to.
Oh my God, man! And when I'm having a good dangle day, I'm like, man, I wish I could have everything anybody ever wanted to show my dick to. I wish I could be here right now for this.
I want to go. Yeah, I would want to rehab every argument I've ever been in.
Well, we said, you get that good dangle. We know that we told you the secret before. You got to wear some, slippery, basketball shorts.
Yeah,
and no underwear. You got to get your fucking. You got to get those nerve endings in your pee hole knocked around a little bit, and it starts to respond.
Can I tell you a little something? I took a nap like that today. Took a little boned up nap.
I don't like. You ever gotten the one where just the head swells up, but
the trunk,
the middle's still thin?
It usually happens to me when it's kind of cold out for some reason, and then it just looks completely unproportional.
You get a big meaty head, and then just the middle is just skinny and thin,
and then everything catches up, and you're like, but I remember what it was like.
Yeah, it'll be fine again. I think I'd rather have a sad soft showing than have a big fucking dumb head.
It really looks completely unproportional.
It looks like a Grateful Dead poster of some sort. Just a mushroom, a psychedelic mushroom. It's all twisty, and then the head's all puffy.
You're getting bringing up jam bands. You're getting Merkface Andy all ramped up.
Sorry, Merkface.
That's what you should have done, Jacob. Is played some jam bands, and you would have just jammed out a letter to some dong pick senders.
Yeah, hey man, we're all brothers here.
Hey man,
good dick man.
Hey, what's up? It's Merkface Andy. Got a chance to see your dong. Just want to say, bro, way to jam out. Ooh.
This is actually minute 17 of a 37-minute song.
Jacob has successful drug dealer boots on.
Does he?
Like these cowboy boots of like.
Oh.
A guy.
Are the cowboy boots? They're under the jeans, right?
Of course they are.
Thank God.
Like an action hero.
No, I know you have them out of the jeans. We'd have a whole problem.
Oh man, if he had the jeans tucked in, I think that's the new look we got to give Jacob. Urban cowboy.
Yeah. Just tucked. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him. Christmas is coming up, Jacob. I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you some of those pointy, the silver toe boots.
Oh yeah. Well, he had to go take a conversation, but this is a good time for us to talk about someone's Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get him one with the switchblade in the heel.
I'm gonna dress him up like Todd from Boogie Nights.
Oh man, Todd Bridges.
Like an off work, off night male stripper.
Oh, like he's going by just to see the local talent. Just wants to hang out.
What kind of pull do we have in that studio, Soder? Could we just make how many years of success in the show do we have to have before we could just do things like, hey, I want to Merkface, Lou, and Jacob all have to do the show with their shirts off.
Hold on, that would be. I want to make them all shirts. Hold on, Jay. There's someone in the studio, so we're getting a little distracted. Hey, how you doing? You're on the Bonfire. He's talking to Lou Dog. I think we're getting shut down by the government because our show's too sexy.
Is it too sexy?
It's too sexy.
Was it that thin shaft, big mushroom cap talk? I'm sorry.
They're serving him papers like Lou has to get off the board, which is great right now.
I hope it's child support. I hope Lou's got an illegitimate and he's getting served papers right now.
You know how fun that would be to watch Lou get served?
Are you Lewitsky? Yeah, why? He goes, because you just been served. And then the guy just fucking does the worm out the door. Now you got served twice.
And then we hear about Lou's divorce, his epic divorce in '97 that he never wanted to bring up. And he's like, you know what? I got a kid over in Lawrence, Kansas that I haven't talked to.
Lawrence, she was a whore.
Lou, are you back with us?
Yeah.
Did you get served child support payments?
Got served.
Yeah. And then, Jacob, you couldn't hear this, but Jay and I want to start dressing you like a male stripper on his day off. Are you cool with that? How do you feel about white jeans?
This guy has no respect for the Bonfire.
It's great. This guy,
who doesn't?
It's a tech guy.
The tech guy just interrupting, does not give a shit.
Really walking in and just completely taking the whole crew out, Jay. I was standing here by myself holding court, and they were serving Lou with papers.
What could be going on?
I don't know.
Is he really just in there just fucking with shit?
Yeah, with the hard drive, like one of the computers. Really has nothing, I don't think, to do with our show.
You think Opie sent him in?
You know what? I didn't think about that theory, but now that you bring it up.
It is a theory, though.
Hey, Merkface Andy's looking at me like he's blown away. Like he's gotten orders he doesn't know how to go, and we know Merkface follows every order, as does Jacob.
What's the gripe here? What's happening over there? Respect the show.
Exactly. That's why I'm.
That's not happening. There's little.
Right. That's why I'm fuming.
See, and I'm just observing it and letting my better half across this country know.
Yeah, we're done in 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Scram.
Oh man, this is where I miss you, Papa Bear.
You know what? I gotta go. Now I have to go. I'm trying to have enough time today to go see our Sunset Boulevard billboard.
Oh shit! You know what I'm mad about? That we're not going to be able to take a West Coast picture like we did in front of our billboard in Times Square.
But we're going to get another one in Times Square, buddy. So
what?
They changed the picture, and we're going to like it a lot more.
Man, because I'll tell you this, L.A. billboard, I'm a lot more proud of than New York billboard.
Oh, because there's people, I said, in your life, they're going to see it, and they're going to hit you up, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, they threw it up. It's going to be up for a little bit. Like playing it off.
That happened today. I ran into a comic on my way in from Queens, and he's like, hey, I saw your billboard in Times Square. I was like, that's that old thing.
Oh, yeah, they threw that up. I forgot about that. Meanwhile, when I look at a picture of it on my phone, I rub the picture like it's my dead girlfriend's picture of her face. Like, I just miss you. Every day, I miss you.
I wake up, and you're not there, and it feels different.
I'm having a hard time with it.
Yeah, I know you're in a better place. This is where you should play Pearl Jam Black.
Guy cries are the best. Dude, I did it good. When my ex-girlfriend Cheryl.
Yeah. What a great ex-girlfriend name.
Oh, yeah, Cheryl from South Jersey. I was with her for like probably 5 years or so, on and off. But young, this is like 17 to like 22.
Fallen in years, love. The fallen in love years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And when she just decided to start getting dicked down by somebody else, which is bound to happen, when she went that route, I remember doing that thing. By the way, it was so funny. I was almost sort of over the relationship because we were together for a long time, and I think I had just started doing comedy. So it's funny, even at the base level of doing entertainment, it just exudes a confidence, I guess, doing it that a lot of people don't do. So you just right out of the gates, there's just more opportunity than you normally had in your life.
Yeah.
And I think I was starting to feel like, I'm like, oh, this probably isn't going to be forever, and I'm going to have to move to New York at some point, and blah, blah, blah. Good girl that we had a good run, but when she dumped me for some other guy, I did a couple of those. Like, it's funny, I'm not even a drinker. I remember whacking down a 6-pack of Miller Lights.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead. Something's happened in that studio. I got to know what.
Oh, man.
I got to know what.
The IT guy that came in here to work on the computer is starting to see all the pictures from the bonfire that are getting sent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can erase them.
You can erase them. You can erase all those pics.
They're what's causing the problem.
Are they causing?
Is that true?
Yes. Yeah, it's part of it.
That's part of it.
Yes.
So our listeners are sending pictures that are causing problems?
Yeah.
What problems?
A fucking virus. I don't know.
Yeah. They're through the computer. Is it a virus, sir?
No, it's just a bunch of shit. No.
It's a bunch of shit? Like what kind of shit? We're doing a radio show right now.
Actually, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean stuff, but it's,
What's your name, sir?
Joe.
Joe's in here, and this was the man that came in. You didn't know we were doing a radio show.
I did not.
It's just us silently sitting in a semicircle.
I just came in and bull rushed him and said, look, I gotta hit this machine.
But I respect
Joe,
it.
wait.
Thank
Joe,
you.
what's the problem? What's the problem with the pictures?
Hold on, Jay. We're going to get headphones on Joe so you can talk to him real quick. This is it's on Comedy Central Radio. You're on the Bonfire. I'm Dan Soder, and in the headphones is Big Jay Oakerson, who's in Los Angeles.
Cool.
Joe.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
I'm Dan. That's Jay.
Hey, Jay, what's going on?
Hey, Joe.
So, anyways, Jay,
What's the problem with the pictures?
No problem with the pictures, just that it seems to be taking up an awful lot of space on the hard drive, so we get automated reports. I have to clean it up.
That's what it is.
So you have to delete them all.
Yeah, unfortunately. And, it's not too racy, the pictures.
Oh, well.
There was
buckle
a
up.
sweet chick on it.
No, there's some sweet chicks, but don't worry.
Oh, Joe, your opinion of those pictures is about to
I'm
change.
going to still dig, and I might come up with some woozies, hopefully.
Yeah.
Joe.
And if I can explain what Joe looks like to you, Jay, he looks like Billy Joel's tougher older brother.
Nice. Hey, Joe, let me tell you something. When you see the pictures you have to erase, you are going to wish this happened before Thanksgiving dinner.
I hear that, my man.
I had to erase 52 pictures of dicks from Tennessee.
Oh, jeez, that's awesome.
You're giving him a preview. He doesn't even know, Jay.
But fellas, we don't have to. That doesn't mean we have to stop. We don't have to stop the bonfires flooding the system with selfies, do we?
I don't think that. Is that what we have to do, Joe? Do we have to tell our fans to stop doing that?
No, absolutely not. Just kind of like put it on a external hard drive and we'll be all set.
Can we do that, Merkface?
Absolutely.
You can do that? You can get an external hard drive?
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
This is just Lou's computer. We got me, Jacob. So.
Okay. Well, Joe, thank you for cleaning up the mess that we made, the sexy mess that we made.
Hey, thanks for putting me on.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
That was
No problem, Joe. That mess is about to get way more graphic, my friend.
Oh, he didn't hear that, but I did. And
That's
you're right.
okay. It is going to be great. I can't wait till those guys just face to face with 14 pee holes.
Oh, dude. Especially when we start seeing those hogs from Tennessee that we got on there. Woof.
Oh, those corn-fed dicks.
No idea what's coming.
Oh, 2 of those dicks won state wrestling championships.
One of them were running a prize pig at a fucking county fair.
One of them opened up for Joan Jett at the Tuscaloosa County.
That's the sweet captain of the old peninsula. Man, this is.
Oh wait, I know.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry. We got to go back to your story. I'm sorry to cut in, but obviously,
but I wasn't a drinker, and I'm 22 years old, really not much of a drinker at all.
And this is your
still really not. But at the time, yeah, is my ex-girlfriend Cheryl dumped me.
Okay.
For another guy, because I was going to New York every night doing comedy, and I just remember having a few of those nights where I just come back and just like whack down a 6-pack of like fucking Miller Lite. Because it was so even weird for me to go buy beer at that point because it was pretty new to me, and I would just I'd lay down like sideways and look at a picture of her and really do that like touching your finger to the face of the picture, and really giving her like a I just miss you so much.
I just
you never went through with a chick like that?
Oh
where you're
my
just like,
God!
I mean, dude, it lasted a week. It was a week, and it lasted more than a week. But that initial like, is there a point of even trying to live tomorrow? Was like a couple days.
It's one of those heartbreaks where it hurts the most.
Yeah, but it's funny. The beauty I told her when I ended up meeting Carla, who I eventually ended up marrying and having a child with, not in that order.
Yeah.
When me and her first started dating, Cheryl got word of that. This was a great story. She got word of that and called me out of the blue, which was very weird. She was, at the time, I believe, had already moved with the new guy to Florida. Like, that's how fast that relationship went. But I'm pretty sure they're still married with several kids. But, like, she called, like, jealous, and she's dippy. She was definitely, I don't know if she's gotten any smarter. Odds are against. But, she had called me up and said, well, we think we made a mistake here and she tried to tell me that she had my kid.
What?
And didn't tell me. But she wasn't, like, smart enough to, like, do any math on anything.
Oh.
Before, you know what I mean? It was like, you have a 9-month-old. I'm like, well, that's fucking impossible. She's like, he was born premature. I'm like, it's a boy? I remember Kurt Metzger's the funniest thing. He goes, yeah, you should ask for a picture. It'd be funny if she just sent you a picture of like a bag of flour with like googly eyes on it.
The social studies baby?
Yeah, you have to love him. It's just an egg in Tupperware wrapped in tissue.
For 3 weeks, if you drop it, you get an automatic F. Yeah, that's always great. We had a friend of ours, Louis J. Gomez, who went through a pregnancy thing where you're like, yeah, that doesn't match up early. Remember? I mean, I've had friends happen where the girl's like...
Man, Lewis's, though, was like, that chick was laying it on. She had, like, other people come tell him that. Like, to the point where I was pretty sure I was like, dude, this does not sound like a lie. In fact, I thought Lewis was taking it a little bit lightly. And then he started taking it pretty seriously when it was like, we did a gig up in, Delhi, New York, I want to say it was, and a guy who knew the ex-girlfriend, like, came to bring weed or something, and he came in and he was like, you should really call her, man. She's really going through it, man. She's starting to show. Like, she had some jerk-off come and really, like, double down the...
Yeah.
Lewis just actually said recently that we should try to get her now, like, that's just so removed on Legion of Skanks, which would just be, that would be a classic.
Oh, my God. I have to be there for that.
Yeah.
I would fly in.
You remember that chick, right?
I remember all of that happening.
Her crazy painted on eyebrows and shit.
Oh, my God.
This girl
We can't preview it. This is...
No, she was a cute girl. Lewis's ex-girlfriend was a cute girl. Cute enough chick, but yeah, very reminiscent to me of Cheryl. Like, just young and as dumb as that young can be. It's not even a super dig because you can probably crawl out of that and find your way in life.
Yeah.
But the same kind of probably comes from garbage and it doesn't have a lot of good role models in her life, so she would do that. And I remember one time we let her babysit for Isabella, my daughter. Isabella was 5, and at 5 years old, my daughter outwitted her. When we got back, when me and Carla came home, we're like, "Did you give her lunch and everything?" And she was like, "Yeah, I gave her 2 chocolate donuts for lunch." And then some cotton candy and a soda. And we were like, what the hell would you give that to a child for? And she goes, she said that's what you guys give her.
Yeah,
I'm like, and you just took some 5-year-old's word for that. Brilliant. You're brilliant.
Could you imagine the fact? Well, I don't think it really would affect her because she's so dumb, but that when it sinks in that a child has outwitted you and you're just like, oh, fuck.
Didn't affect her once.
Not once.
She wasn't even phased. She goes, oh, she lied to me? What a jerk. I'm like, no, you're a dimwit.
What a jerk.
What parents, literally, that you, if you were watching a child for somebody and they were like, they only give me chocolate donuts and cotton candy for food, wouldn't you be like, I should probably put an anonymous call in or something, right?
Yeah, you got to be like, I got to take this kid out of this house.
Not like, I think this girl was just like, your parents are so awesome.
Oh, neat. They also let you go to bed whenever you feel like it. I wish I had parents like yours.
You're allowed to watch rated R movies all day?
That's
great.
And your dad doesn't lock the liquor cabinet? You're like, oh, you are a garbage person.
Yeah.
If that's just consistently what you do.
But yeah, she had a nice elaborate lie. I can't believe women ever fucking do that.
I mean, I can, but it's also like, oh man, that's got to be the worst. This is where I wish we were live so we could take phone calls.
Well, yeah, we can't take phone calls in this one, but we can bring the subject up again because we don't have much time left here anyway.
Yeah, how much time do we have, Lou?
I say Dick and Vag. We're trying to find now the hottest listeners at this point because it's the biggest dicks and the hottest chicks because we have some hot chicks. You just made it
sound like you own a strip club in fucking Jacksonville.
Ladies, the biggest dicks, and on the other side, the hottest chicks.
Welcome to Jay's Spring Break Marathon. On the ones and twos, it's DJ Danny. I'm like, how's everyone doing? I got a wife.
Put him on the glass.
I'm the guy that's like, I got a wife at home, so I got to be careful.
I had a guy in an audience this week tell that he looked so creepy.
Yeah.
He was just an old, like Italian-looking guy with gray hair, shirt unbuttoned, big chains, couple of big chains coming down that chest beef, and told me a story while I was on stage about, so I used to run a bar, and the barmaid, she was 42, gorgeous, gave me a no-teeth blowjob. Don't knock it till you try it, and I just can't try it.
No.
I can't. I don't even want, if a young girl had a problem.
Yes.
A real medical problem where she had to lose all her teeth and has great dentures or whatever it is. I'm not saying I wouldn't hook up with a chick who has full dentures. Leave them in.
Yes.
Let me live in that mystery. I don't care how good it feels. That's grotesque.
You know, can I tell you the part that would freak me out the most? The part where you felt the firmness of the gum, where you felt it bone, you know?
Yeah. The ridges where teeth are supposed to live.
Yeah, the gum bone. Oh.
Here's what make me feel bad. When she has like just a mouthful of batch and she comes up to smile at you like, did you like it?
like a prospector eating yogurt. Just like, wow. I tell you, I seen gold in that river.
I said I would just come in her mouth and hold her head there and hope that eventually my jizz formed teeth. So we come out of this.
Jizz teeth, like where you make ice cubes out of different liquids?
We're just like, like prison soap sculptures.
Yeah.
You got to go with a pencil and draw on the lines between.
Now you have full teeth, and it's made out of wax.
Those things will melt, so
yeah.
Don't get them, no hot foods.
Yeah, don't go biting into an apple this afternoon.
Yeah, those jizz teeth are not going to hold. They are purely facade. They are just for show. Those jizz teeth are just for picture day. Don't go getting crazy. Don't go trying to suck on a hard candy.
You go eating corn on the cob, you're going to look like a fucking fool.
All you're going to have is a jizz-covered apple.
Do we have to take one more break, Lou?
No.
No, we can just keep going.
Take it out, but we only got a few more minutes. We can take it to the helm.
Take it to the helm.
Take it to the house.
We have another recorded show on Wednesday that we did last week. That's why some of the stuff is going to be dated. So I know people are going to want to tweet like, "Why did you guys talk about that then?"
But I thought you said that.
Yeah. We ran a bunch of shit and then we didn't realize we were going to use it for actually this week.
That's okay, buddy. It's all new content, and then next week we are going to have 2 new shows for you also.
Oh, and if you're in the New York City area, I'm going to be at the Creek in the Cave tomorrow. That's Tuesday, December 1st at 8 p.m. I'm running my hour before I tape on Thursday at the Trocadero in Philadelphia.
Sickness.
Yeah.
I am, I'm coming down, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I'm so excited.
Coming down to support. We're going to go get after show cheesesteaks.
Oh, of course. I mean, I have a big old posse with me, so I might have to run with you to get cheesesteaks and bring them back.
What's the posse?
I got about
family and shit.
I got about 10 to 12 to 14 people coming.
Oh, yeah. That's a toughie. Well, maybe I'll bring you a cheesesteak, buddy. How about that?
Thank you, Daddy.
Thanks, Daddy.
Thank you. I'm going to bend in the window, too, like that, with my thong showing out the back of my jeans. Thank you, Daddy.
You got it, baby. You just get out there and think about doing a good job.
Go make me some money. I'm like, okay.
Thank you, baby.
I've been trying to say that to the girl I'm dating. She's just not having it. Every time she buys me something, I go, thank you, Daddy.
She's already buying you stuff. I like this chick.
She bought me, paid for a ginger ale at Dwayne Reed. That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, but that's still nice.
Oh, it's very nice. I mean, class act, this one. Real class act.
That's good. I can't wait to meet her officially.
Yes, might be special taping.
It'd be funny when I just go. It'd be funny if I just go. It's like, look, Soder, I get it. She's beautiful, but I don't like her. Like, she causes the rift. She's Yoko. I see Yoko all over this one.
It's just me and her laying naked in a bed taking photos. I'm like, this is the Bonfire needs to be a concept album. We need to just do the sounds of whales with Lou playing the bongos in the back.
It's not about laughter. It's about having a good time and letting people know things.
And everybody needs to be informed. Jacob is checking the email. Are you checking email, Jacob? Yes, you are. Don't lie to me.
We're not live, Jacob. There's no emails.
Okay. He's just refreshing a lot.
That's fine. But I'm telling you, I want to make Joe work. I want Joe, the tech guy, to work. So tonight, people, if you're listening live, ladies, guys, I know it's going to be a flood of dicks, but let's try to get a couple chicks in there, too. Send your filthy pics to, it's the Bonfire.
At SiriusXM.com.
SiriusXM.com. The Bonfire at SiriusXM.
The Bonfire at SiriusXM.com. Let's flood this system with filth.
Can I say this about Joe? What I love the most about him is that he is an IT guy with a plumber's voice.
All right, guy. Here's what we gotta do.
Yeah, you got a bunch
of megapixels.
You got a bunch of hair clogged in your shitter. That's what he sounded like.
There's computer problems, though.
Oh, your database is all fried.
Oh man, I got a part for this down in my shop.
What are you running HTML on this? It's horse shit. Fucking rookie.
1440 BPS. Oh, come on now. That's just
you clearly not union. I know that.
This might as well be a gateway computer.
Hey, dude, you're getting a Dell because you should. This is a piece of shit. Jay,
do you think Jacob and Andy, Merkface Andy, were arguing because they have confused feelings about all the dick pics?
I think. Can I tell you this, Jay? I think the dick pics caused a spark of excitement in the Bonfire offices.
Oh, it did. Stirred things up, people. So just know your dick pics are not going to waste.
Dude, even if you don't get a sweet reply from Jacob like you're hoping to get. Yeah, Jacob, and you should know this. Whatever reply you get, just know that Jacob poured over the keyboard trying to get the words right.
He asked for help. He's looked to friends to help him. He's dealing with a lot of confusion.
You know, and then not only that, but Andy's coming in with almost too stern of a stance.
Yeah, but he flipped. He flipped for us. He turned it around. And by the way, if ever there was a day for Jacob to check out dirty pictures, dick and puss, it's got to be Cowboy Boot Day. So I want Jacob looking at the screen with a loop, like a jeweler's loop. Like, oh, these are good. And putting X's on some and circling some others. This is good.
You notice the timestamp doesn't exist in the bottom right corner. That shows the sign of a true professional.
Hey guys, I went over the contact sheet and fucking fantastic. I feel like our ending song started playing and then it cut off.
It did. I don't know what happened. There it is.
Ooh.
You're in Los Angeles, being all Hollywood.
Los Angeles. I'm gonna go meet with an acting coach before this screen test.
See? Go do that shit, dude. Do
An
a
acting
great job.
coach. How good do you think that's gonna be?
I think it's going to be great. I think you're going to get them to smile. And I think me and the campers are back in Hollywood Oakerson out there.
Hey, you know what'd be great to get when I come out of the screen test? It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
A bunch of dick and puss pics from our beautiful fans.
I hope it.
And never send pictures of someone else.
Never.
It's got to be you.
And you have to be 18 years old. Over 18.
You have to be 18 years old.
Preferably over 21.
Or an underage chick with a beard, I'll accept.
I will not.
We are not co-signing that. I'm joking. God damn it.
I will not accept carnival law.
No, we have to turn those over if that happens.
But if you're over 21, at the behest.
You're over 21. No, what the fuck are you talking about? If you're over 18.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Come on, Dan.
You've changed, man.
I don't like fucking boyfriend Dan.
Boyfriend Dan, can I just tell you this? Boyfriend Dan's here to listen.
He sure is.
And boyfriend Dan's here he's not here to judge. And by the way, she's not even she hasn't accepted my upgrade as a boyfriend yet. We're just dating.
Have you put it out there?
We've floated the possibility.
Oh, I like it. You're like me, dude. If you lock one in you like, man, you want to lock it in.
Yeah, you got to give the franchise tag, man.
I got you. Dude.
We're going to be back.
That's why Christine's the queen bee.
Yeah, it is.
But she's a filthy animal. That's why I love her.
We got another new but not live Bonfire on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. At Big J Oakerson on Twitter, at Dan Soder on Twitter, and at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter. Thank you for listening, campers.
Love y'alls.
Crackle. Crackle. Crackle.